First, we're going to start out by taking a plastic panel tool like this. We're going to edge it in here, push down, and pop that out just a little bit. You have to be really careful of this black piano finish. We're going to take this end of it and hook it in here and sort of pull upwards. Once that pops a little bit more, you can take your fingers, and everything on this silver is going to pop towards the rear of the vehicle. So we're going to pull up right here and then pull up all the way to the top, and that piece is going to come off of there. Next, we're going to just do the same thing to the other side. We're going to take our panel tool in between the silver and the black right here and pop it down, and then take the corner on this corner, get up underneath there and pull up just a little bit, only on the silver piece. Once we do that, we're then going to pull back towards the rear of the vehicle all the way up. Now we're taking out these two screws right here. Now we're going to go down here to the shift lock release and pop this off with a flathead screwdriver. Carefully pop up and then shift the shifter into neutral. Now we're going to pull down on this silver piece. Just pull straight down and then pull out the C-clip on the side of the shifter. Now we just need to pull up on the shifter handle. That pulls right off, and we're going to take our panel tool, pop off this center black piece. Once we have that popped up there, we're going to pop the rest of this out and then pull that underneath the air conditioning controls and carefully slide this outwards. We're left with 3 plugs that need to be undone. Just take your flathead and depress the clip right here and pull that out. You go right here, push on that clip and wiggle the connector out. And then on the cigarette lighter, there's a button on the top right here. Press and wiggle that off as well. We're going to take these 2 front screws out. One on the left side and one on the right side. Now we're going to take a panel tool and this little pop out in front of the e-brake we're going to lift off. Now inside the center console there's this carpet. We're going to pull this up, and there's 2 10mm bolts. I'm going to take those out. Be careful not to drop them. Now we're ready to lift the console out. We're going to lift up the back end of the center console and then the front and carefully pull the whole thing away and take it to our bench. Take a drill with a 3/16 inch drill bit and drill a hole just barely off center in each cup holder. Once you've done that, you want to make sure you clean the inside of the cup holder. Either use something like Windex or an alcohol pad. Just really make sure the bottom is clean on each one. This way that gives the adhesive something to stick to. Once that's done, you're going to take the illuminated disc and run the wire through from the top. Run it through each hole. Be careful with this resistor right here. Run it through, and then we're going to peel off the tape on the bottom of each one. Now when you place this down the first time, place it down lightly until you get the exact position you want. and then push it down to secure. You want to run these wires up the right hand side around the shifter. I'm going to put this back down, and the two plugs that we want are the 16 pin white plug, and we're going to be using the blue wire on the end right here and the black wire from the cigarette lighter plug. So there's a lot of different ways you can attach this wire. What I'm going to do is use side wire strippers. Strip that back. I'm going to poke a hole through the middle of the wire, and then the red wire from the LEDs is going to loop through this blue wire, and I'm going to twist it around, and then we're going to tape up that connection in just a second. On the black wire, we're going to do the same thing with the black wire from the LEDs. This is going to be our finished product, all taped up and secured with a zip tie. Then we're just going to reassemble everything.